creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel, Building Miniature Worlds Part 6. In this video we'll be continuing the magic shop build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So I've got all the things that we've built so far in here, if you can see. So let's get to where we are now today. So today we're going to be working on this page here. It's like jars of sweets, some ice cream, some flags at the bottom there. I don't know if we'll get through all of it, but we'll get through as much as we can. So I've got all the components laid out that are involved in all of these stages here. So let's begin. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to make this, it's like a sweet jar with yellow sweets inside. So got to use this one here. Just checking it's the right one because we've got two, you see. We've got a smaller one. So check, it's A32. Just check in the guide. A31 and A32. Saying A32 is the smaller one. A32 is the smaller one. That's this one here. Okay, right. Yep. A32, yeah, so it's this one here, the smaller bead. So we've got to put a bottom on it, and we've got to use one of our templates here. So it's this yellow circle. So I'm going to cut that out. And it's really small. Could be tricky. Actually, it's really difficult to hold. And to turn, because we're losing places where we can hold it. Where the trusty tweezers come in place. It's not quite a circle. It's okay because you're not really going to see it, but so basically just checking both ends are the same. So I've got to stick that on the bottom there, but it's actually smaller than the whole. Oh no, sorry, this one, the smaller one. Yeah, let's stick it on there. So because it's so small, I'm going to use super glue because I need it to stick quite quickly. So if I go like that, put some glue there like that. Whoop, it's just stuck to it now. And see if I can stick it to the bottom. Like that. It has stuck to me a little bit. Let's just see if we can separate me from it. So that's basically, I mean, it's not exactly in the right place, but I don't really see the point of it because it's not like it's shining yellow for a little bit. It's shining yellow a little bit, but you'll have to excuse the noise outside. The utility people are digging up. I might have to move it a little bit because it needs to cover the hole, because when I put the sweets inside, it's going to, yeah, when I put the sweets inside, it's going to let's see if I can do this. It needs to cover the hole completely, like that. Now, I think the tweezers are probably stuck to it. Yeah, they're stuck to the tweezers now. Let's see if I can just... No, they're stuck to the tweezers. No, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something else at the bottom. I'm just going to fashion something else and stick it to the bottom because this is not working. I just need something that's round. Very fiddly. Let's fashion something that's kind of, I know it's not yellow. I just needed something a little bit bigger, just to block the hole. So I'm going to glue around the edge there like that. And then I'm going to place it over the top of the hole. Oh dear. It's all going wrong. Yeah, it's all going wrong. By the time I get it on the tweezers and over there, the glue will probably be dry, but let's just try it. Stick it down there like that. I'm gonna put some glue on top of it. I just hope it doesn't move. Let me see. Going to try and seal it in place. Okay. I'm going to leave that to dry. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it because right, so what we're going to do is get this remaining lemon that we've got, what we had left. I'm going to cut it in half and then I'm going to chop it up. I don't really have a lot of lemon left, so I'm going to try and cut it in half without it pinging away like that. So I'm going to get the tweezers, I'm going to hold it in place like that. And then I'm going to cut it in half to start with, like that. And then what I need to do is chop it up. That. keep chopping it into smaller and smaller pieces, even smaller than halves. So we'll cut it there, we'll cut it there, then we'll cut it there, and cut it there, cut it there, cut it wherever we can cut it. So there's that, that. Just keep chopping it up. Yeah, trying to avoid that happening. Just chopping it up into smaller and smaller pieces, as you can see. Chopping it up into smaller and smaller pieces. The smaller pieces, the better. So I'm going to turn this over, and then I'm going to get these little pieces inside. All of the pieces inside. I'm actually glad that I kept them, because I think I would have ended up throwing them away. Just keep getting them, just putting them in there as many as I can. Ideally I'd like to get them all in there, but let's get as many as I can in there. So just want to look from the side so you can see the sweets inside there. So that's that done. And we need to get this colourful one here. Oops. This colourful disc here, and this will act as a lid. And I need A33. Just check what A33 is. Right, I need to get that bead because I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have that bead in my pack for some reason. I don't have the A33 bead. So I'm just going to stick this onto the top, and it'll keep everything inside anyway. So I'll just do that, and then if I can find something else as a replacement later on in the build, I'll just add that in. But I don't have. It's like a clear bead. I don't have it, so I'm just going to add this on top. Oops, that's not sticking. So I'm going to put glue on the back of this. Just hold it there. I'm going to put glue on the back of here. Make sure it sticks. You just need to sit it on there. Oop. Like that. There. Like that. Just need to sit it down. So that's one. There should be like, it's like this, but it's smaller. I can't use this because it's too big. I don't know why I don't have it, but I suppose that they forgot to put it in, but that's okay. So we'll move on to the next one. So the next one is this larger one here. Get that lid back on the glue. So we need our templates back. Tidy my desk up somewhat. So we need this one here. This needs to go inside there. So I'm going to cut it out. Excuse the noise outside there. The utility company are digging up the road. Hope you can hear everything I'm saying. Basically, this rolls up. So let's roll it around this. Roll it around this screwdriver. Basically, roll it around just to get the roll effect. Like that, and then it drops inside here like that. Can see, so it drops inside there, and then we need to cut out this round bit here with the sweets on it. And it acts as a bottom to the jar. Again, I'm going to use the tweezers. I'm going to turn it upside down like that. I'm going to glue, doesn't matter which is the bottom, they're both the same. So I'm going to glue one end like this, like that. Just get enough glue on the bottom there, which will be the bottom, and then I'm going to sit it on. That's near enough. That's near enough. Just give that a bit of time to dry. And then we've got to put a lid on it, which is this. That's the lid that goes on the top of our jar of sweets. I'm going to put some glue on this as well. I'm hoping I can hold it by this tiny handle with my nails. No, that's not. I need to glue in the inner circle. Like that there. Like that there. As you can see, and now it becomes a jar of sweets. Very small jar of sweets. Put it next to the smaller jar. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make these ice creams, and we've got the templates for the cones. So I've got 3, and I'm wondering if I'm going to make 3. It usually tells you if you're going to make more than one. See if it tells me. No, it just doesn't really tell me. Yeah, there is 3 of them there, you see. At the end there's 3. So I'm going to make 3 of them. Just get that lid back on that super glue. So I'm going to make 3 of them. So this is a new template. They're all inside the magazine at the back. So we need to separate them. Like that. And then just cut them out. That grey area is where you glue it. First one. Two. Yeah, the rainbows, but they're different coloured rainbows. Okay. So we've got to create a cone. Now I'm going to see if I can do it with this screwdriver. See if that works. It needs to wrap around. Like that. Create like a cone shape. Yeah, this is not easy. So that's the sort of thing there, but it's very difficult to create that cone shape. It's just this bit doesn't want to go in. So that, yeah, that's it there. That's the shape there. Like that. So I basically just need to glue that end to have my cone shape. So we just need to glue inside. Let's glue inside there. 100% cone shaped, as you can see. It's just, so it's like that there. I just need to do the other two off camera because they're just a little bit too fiddly. Our 3 cone shapes done now. So what we need is these here to make the ice cream on top. So we just need to cut 3 of these. Oops. Just cut the string off, and then we glue them and stick them on top. See how I can do this. Like that. Like that there. Little cone with ice cream on it. Yeah, that didn't turn out badly actually. Just need to hold it so that I can glue it like that, and then grab the cone and then stick it inside the cone like that, and then the last one. So grab the cone like that, then grab the ice cream part, see which way we do it. So we need to glue it there like that. And get the cone, stick it in there like that. That's the 3 ice creams done. Then we've got to stick some berries or cherries or whatever these are onto our ice creams by removing them like that. These are really small, really small. Just gonna remove them. I figured out a way how I can stick them on because they're far too small for me to do it by using my fingers. So I've got a plan of how I can do it. I just need to separate them. What I'm going to do is, because we only need to put them on the side that you're going to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the part of the ice cream that I want it to stick to, like there, and then I'm just going to pick it up like that, as you can see, and then maybe put one up here and then just stick it on like that. And then if we can have one on top like that, and just like that. There, see? That worked. And then just do the same with the other ones. Just got to make sure I've got enough of these red berries. I only need 3 for each one, so I'll just pick out the side that I need it to be, which is that side there, and then just put some glue onto the because I can't put it exactly where we want it, so I'm just going to stick it like that. So we want one up here, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, if we have one here, there, like that, and we need one on the top as well. So I just need to put some glue on the top there, like that, and then get one, stick it on the top there, like that. See, little ice cream there. We just need to make sure we've got 3 more. So I just need to get one from here to release one. There, that's our 3rd one there. So I'm going to get the 3rd ice cream. That's the best side there. So I'm going to put some glue there, like that, and then stick like that, and then some here, like that, and stick it on there, and then put some glue on the top, and then I'm just going to stick it like that there. There you go. That's the berries, or the cherries, on top of our ice creams. Just going to let that dry for a minute or so. While those are drying, I've got this gold wire. We've got 2 lots of gold wire. We've got the thicker one and the thinner one. We're actually using the thinner one, so we need to measure and cut 3.5 centimeters 3 times. I'm just going to lay the ruler out. Let me just pull out a bit, give me a bit more room to work with. Just going to get my spruce cutters out. So we need 3.5 centimeters 3 times. So it's basically there, like that, to there, and then we just need to cut it. There's one. There. There's 2. Just straighten it out a little bit. As best I can. So that's 3.5. Yep, there we go. That's our 3. So we're making the holders for the ice creams. So we need a straight bit, and then we need a curvy bit. So I might use the screwdriver to do that, and just curve it around, going up like that. That's something like what we're looking for. See if we can coil the springs. a little bit closer. See if we can slip it inside. Let's try with tweezers because my fingers are just too big. So we need to slip it inside like that. Oops. In there like that. I think it needs to be tighter than that. The coils need to be a bit tighter. Around that. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's not perfect, but... And what I could do is put some glue just to stop it from moving or falling out. So I could put glue here and here like that, just to stop it from sliding in and out. I think the ruler was a little bit, not the ruler, the screwdriver was a little bit too thick. So I'm going to try it with this at the end of a paintbrush. So work out where we want how far I want the straight edge to go, and then run it about maybe about there, like that, and then just feed it around. Like that, there. We've got that kind of shape. We just need to bring it together a bit more, like that, and get one of our ice creams and drop it through. Yeah, like that there. Yep. Let's do the last one. Work out how much we want to go. Say there, like that, there, and then like that. Just get the third ice cream. Swap hands over. There, like that. So that's the 3 done. And then we've got to get this bead here, and we need, whoop, that's not going to stay. Oh, I was going to stick them there, but I can't stick it inside the scissors finger holes because I need the scissors. Let's see if I've got somewhere I can put the bead so it won't roll away. Because it wants to roll away and go on the floor, right there. So what I need to do is I need to cut this piece there. Can you see it? I need to cut that out first. Which is going to sit underneath the bead. Slightly bigger now, that's going to be easier to cut than previous circles I've been cutting. Still very small. That's our circle there. So we need to put the bead on top. So I'll put glue on the bead. That will be easier. I can't use tweezers because it's too smooth and too slippery. So I need to make sure I'm holding it properly. So we just need to put glue on the bottom of the bead, and then we need to place it like in the center. Like that. That's my maximum zoom there. And then what we're going to do is, when that's dry, we've got to stick our ice creams in the hole. It's not going to be easy. In the hole. So I'm going to put glue on them, on the stalks of these brass wires. I'm just going to stick the first one in. And then do the next one. Ice cream, get that in there. Just leave that a few seconds to dry, and then they're going to get the third one in. Easier said than done. Seems to have stuck to my thumb. Yeah, it stuck to my thumb for whatever reason. Don't have to re-stick it. There you go. You can can see. That's our 3 ice creams. Oops. That's our 3 ice creams in there. Oop. So I think that's all I'm going to do in this video. So we've done this jar, and then we've done the 3 ice creams. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just gonna check A33. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy with where we are with that. So, I mean, I'm at maximum zoom, so can you imagine how small they are? Let me zoom out a little bit to there. That's how small they are. As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.